Hey, what's up, world? This is Linwood Cox Jr., and check out where I'm at. If you haven't guessed it, I'm at the beach, and that's Wrightsville Beach to be exact. And one of my favorite things that I love is coming out to the beach, finding the most secluded spot out on the shore, and just being able to come out before all the tourists and people come out and just relax and enjoy the sunshine. Excuse me. What I wanted to talk about with this video cast today is something that I was thinking about in this morning. Fear and the belief and renewal that better things are to come for yourself. To start off the conversation anyways, because I believe that with each coming day comes the stresses, but then you put those stresses to rest, but then you can wake up in the morning, and if you're anything like me, when I wake up in the morning, my mind is so bogged down with worry. I could worry about the little and smallest things, and I would imagine most people don't need to be in my head because it's pretty wild. It's like an absolute crime scene at times. So anyways, but I wake up this morning and I remember one of the fundamental reasons why I started the business that I did, because I wanted to believe that out of the darkest of times comes a new day. And it's interesting, if you're ever able to sit out on the beach and see what happens when there's absolute darkness, and then there's a shimmer of light that hits the line of the ocean, and immediately after that, the wonderment, the sky is just lit up, and there's this euphoric, almost like golden and fuchsia color that pops from the skyline that is absolutely glorious. If you've ever came out to the beach and seen a sunrise, I definitely say that you should definitely do it. But practically for this episode, I wanted to talk about one thing that I believe that is very important, especially for men out there, is to talk about morning therapy. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call this, morning therapy, because I think it's important. Through the trajectory of your day, you'll find that what you tend to put your mind to and want to have around in your mind, trash, dirty, whatever you clutter your mind up with in the morning, it will be the trajectory of how your day goes. So no matter, how objective you want your day to go and how victorious you want your day to go, you can start off on the wrong side of the battlefield if you don't put your mind and focus it on better things. So what I do when I wake up in the morning is typically, I'll read meditations. My meditations are typically biblical. They're spoken words to where they allow my mind to rest and allow all the things really that I think about in the morning, the worries, the anxieties, the fears that I have to surface, so that I can refute these things, so I can put them to best and put them to rest and have a peace. Meditation, most people have doctrines about meditation where you would say, well, it's best not to think about anything. No, it's best to allow everything that the mind could really think of to surface, so that then you can put these things to rest by a better word. And so that's what I do to allow these things to surface, so that I can focus on things that are more positive, things that are more lovely. Think about victorious things, and give plans toward my day, so that I know how to refute it. And even then, I may listen to music. But after that, it's basically going after the morning, where you would wake up in the morning and do your showering and do your eating your food. Typically, for every morning, I get up and I have a bowl of oatmeal. It sounds simple, but a little oatmeal, some fruit, maple syrup, and some fruit added in is a wonderful thing for me in the morning. I keep things very consistent, and having a morning pattern that you wake up every morning to where you have some consistency. Even if it's a walk in the morning. Like typically my first walk happens in the morning, and I'll take my bowl of oatmeal with me, and I might just need to see beauty. I might not need to see the inside of my house or my apartment at all, and just be able to walk outside and see the trees and foliage and things, creation, to remind my mind and my soul that there's beauty out there. And then what I find is that when I start my mornings off this way, and this is away from social media, this is away from outlets that you could be comparing yourself and bogging you down with trash. I advise every man that is on here to at least spend one time in your life to where you completely pull away social media, and I may do a video of that at a later date, but especially in the morning, to have an appetite to where you do not get on stuff like that at all. You get away from people, you seclude yourself so that you can have a peaceful and restful time in your morning before you start the harsh realities of your day. I mean, these things come without question, but the reality is that you find that people who are the most successful at winning the day and all its problems and its cares are individuals that start the day off the right way. And I honestly keep this as a therapy for how I go throughout the trajectory of my day. If there are any times to where I'm going through a work project or a schedule, and I feel worry or anxiety, I just pull myself out of the situation. I go on a walk. I go to a place where I'm in seclusion, and I really bring up and surface all the things that I'm thinking about at the time, and ask a question: am I thinking about these things logically? Right? Am I seeing these things the way they should? And really have that question instead of just letting the day run its course, and more importantly, letting the day run you. So I'll leave that there. As I end off every video this week, if you're out there and maybe your morning is not going so well, I just want to give you hope that there is a God that cares for you. But just outside of that, I want to be able to let you know that you are seen. If you are in a stressful place to where you just feel lost and you don't know where to go, don't worry. You're in good company. A lot of men deal with these certain situations, and I want to provide for you an outlet. If you're out there and you don't know where you're going and you're trying to figure out everything, you don't understand the way that life is going and its trajectory, and you feel that in your life when it comes to your vocation that you really don't have it going together right now, and you're lost, and you need some clarity, and you need to have a conversation with an individual that opens up these things so you're able to ascertain then what are the next steps that you're going on in the future. What is that actually supposed to look like for yourself in a healthy conversation? I love to have it with you. So if you need to have that conversation with me, just please check out ImagoDayFashion.com. It's not pertaining mainly towards fashion. We can have a deeper conversation just about you as an individual if that is what you need. But I pray blessings over all of you that's watching today. And I will see you later. And here's one more view of a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful scenery. Take care of yourself, guys, and you be blessed.